What are you a bad influence about? Do you have anything in mind, Allison?
Yes, I do.
Me too. I'm asking because a bunch of people admitted in a survey that to keep their resolution, their New Year's resolution, they need a resolution buddy. Whether that's somebody in their house, like a significant other, maybe it's their bestie who's their resolution buddy.
It does make sense. I mean, they say accountability is the best way to reach a goal, any goal. So it makes sense that having a resolution buddy would be smart.
The old accountability buddy.
Yeah.
That's what we're talking about. And I will fully admit, I am not your guy for that. I am like the ultimate I don't want to say unsupportive because that wouldn't be right. But if somebody asked me to like hold them accountable for something, I'll just be like, yeah, you know what, do whatever you want to do.
Not the guy for that.
Yeah, not the man for the job. 601-995-1017. What are you a bad influence about? Do you have anything? What's yours, Allison?
100%. If your resolution this year is I'm going to budget, I'm going to save money, I'm going to say no to that brand new pair of shoes, I'm not your girl. Because if you come to me and you're like, oh, aren't these shoes so cute? I'm be like, yes, you deserve them. Buy them. They're yours. They're going to look incredible on you. I'm going to hype you up. I'm going to tell you get another pair of shoes. Like, you're spending way more money with me around when you're trying to save money. So don't do it.
I will say, if you are trying to be responsible and not stay out too late for like, maybe you want to go out and have a beer with your buddies, don't go with me because that a beer could easily turn into 6.
Are you the type to peer pressure?
A little bit, yeah. A little bit. I'll be like, we're having such a good time. Just one more. Just have one more. And then eventually you get to having enough one mores where a lot more seem like a good idea. That seems to be my strong suit. So if you're trying to be responsible, maybe you've gotten in trouble with the significant other for staying out too late before, don't go get beers with me because you're going to get in trouble again. 601-995-1017 if you would like to admit to being a bad influence about anything. Allison's is shopping. Mine is having a good time. Like, yeah. I'm a good time kind of guy. And I don't like it to end. 601-995-1017 is our phone number. I'm better at this now. I did used to be a big time shot guy. Like, I wouldn't even ask if you wanted to do a shot. I'd just be like, couple of chocolate covered pretzels, please.
You were my least favorite person then because I disliked people like that whenever I would go out who would just next thing you know, there's a lemon drop showing up. I'm like, I don't want that. I don't take shots.
Well, I wouldn't have gotten a lemon drop because that would have been too girly for me to order.
Oh, but a chocolate covered pretzel or whatever the heck you said isn't too girly?
Yeah, it's delicious.
Give me a break.
Also, breakfast shot. That used to be my big one. Love the breakfast shot.
It doesn't sound good. I don't know what it is, but it sounds horrible.
Picklebacks were a big one. I'd love getting picklebacks.
Ew.
Jack and pickle juice. How are you a bad influence on either family members or friends? Maybe a better question to ask would have been, who is a bad influence on you? So if you wanted to either text or call us real quick with that answer, 601-995-1017. I'm asking because a bunch of people say that in order to stick to their New Year's resolution, they need a buddy. They need a resolution buddy, somebody who's going to hold them accountable. And I'm just throwing it out there. I'm not that guy because I'm going to be the one who tells you, do whatever your heart feels. You want to have that drink in dry January? Go right ahead. It's right for you. You've earned it.
Izzy sounds like she's exactly like you because she's like, you would have to tell me in advance that you're cutting down on anything because I'm the first one to tell you go for it. That's whether you're trying to cut down on food, buying clothes, taking vacations, impulse shopping, like anything. She's just going to be a bad influence.
But then again, Izzy's saying, like, let me know first. And then it sounds like maybe Izzy could be a good influence if she has the full picture of information on what we're trying to cut out. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Which I would not be that. I would be like, do whatever your gut's telling you to do. Is your gut telling you to get those mozzarella sticks? Go right ahead. Marinara is delicious.
I feel like there's so many things that I would be a good influence for.
Like what?
I go to the gym pretty regularly, so if that's your goal, I could easily be your gym buddy, even if it's just me texting you every day. Like, did you get your workout in? Did you get your steps in? Like, I'm with you. We'll go for a walk together. If it's eating healthy, I got your back. But if you're telling me money, you're trying to budget, you're trying to spend less, I am not your girl. You're going to be spending more money because I'm going to tell you, you've earned that purse. You're going to look so good with that purse. Buy it.
The only thing I think I'm a good influence about, and I've never even had to put this to the test, but if I was hanging out with my buddies or whatever and somebody was getting ready to cheat on their girlfriend, I think I could be a good influence in that situation.
That's a really crucial situation to have a good influence, I think, though.
But my good influence be telling him to break up with his girlfriend before he cheats?
I mean, that's a better influence than encouraging the cheating, I would say.
See? All right. So there we go. Jesse says, I am not the person to hear your job complaints, which I think is interesting. Get off your butt and go do something about it.
That sounds like your grandma. Didn't you tell a story about her saying like she did not want to hear, she had no patience for your job complaints?
She didn't. Well, she didn't tell me to go get another job. She just told me to shut up, essentially. Shut up and do my job. My guilty pleasure, Adrienne, texted us at 601-995-1017. She says, I am a bad influence. Helping someone be awful in a relationship when it goes bad.
Oh, so she's like your girl that if you know that relationship is going south, she's going to help you make things worse. She's going to help you make that person's life miserable before they ruin yours. I love it.
Adrienne's going to tell you to boil the rabbit. Yeah. To wrap up our conversation about being a bad influence, we got a few funny text messages from people about how they are bad influences. This one from Nikki says, as a friend, I am a horrible influence. It's always, girl, you do you. But for myself, I'm very strict. I'm sticking to my try January and no fast food, and I'm already down 10 pounds.
Woo-woo!
Good for you, Nikki. That's awesome. Must be an only child thing.
I don't think it's an only child thing because I'm an only child, and I think that's why in some areas I'd be a really good influence because I'm bossy. Mm-hmm. I will boss you around, just not when it comes to budgeting. And that's why I think I just became bad influence best friends with this person who said, I'm a good influence on shopping. I'll tell you in a flat second, you don't need it, but I'm a bad influence that I'm down for whatever. Let's go out to eat. Let's get another drink. And also, if you're mad at somebody, I'm mad too, which can be gasoline on the fire.
Yeah, gasoline on the fire.
Love friends like that.